Merry Christmas from Lights Camper Action.
Wow. Well, this is the coldest day that we have experienced so far. Lots of ice. The kids are thrilled, but we have an appointment that we are going to at 2:30 today, so we have to drive to downtown Asheville. So we are not so thrilled to be driving in these icy roads, but yeah, it is definitely the coldest day we've ever seen. We had a question from one of our viewers that wanted to know if we were happy with the RV that we chose. We've been 6 months in, been on the road, and what do we think about our camper? Are you happy with what we went with? Our camper is a 2017 Palomino Puma from Forest River. It's 32 FBIS. We've got 3 slides, one slide being in our master bedroom, and it is a bunkhouse. We have 3 bunk beds in the kids' bunkhouse along with a outdoor kitchen. Last winter, we borrowed my brother's RV, and one of the things that we noticed from our trial period of, I think we had it for a month, he had one slide and it was in the bedroom. The bed actually popped out, but that was the only slide that he had, and it was a toy hauler, so he did have another room with bunk beds that came down, but the kitchen, dining room area, it was all narrow. And I'm really happy that we got a camper with a kitchen island, because I will say that's the one thing I've enjoyed, not the only thing, but one of the main things that I've enjoyed about this floor plan is our kitchen opens up, and on the opposite end, our dining room and our living area open up, and we have this island in the middle, so it gives us 2 passageways to get around, so no more turning to the side and trying to squeeze by each other just to get to one side of the camper. So
yeah, it's like a roundabout. If I'm going one way, she's going the other way. We use that as the roundabout, not having to squeeze by each other. And I like it. I like it as well. I was disappointed that we went with something so big in the beginning, thinking, man, we don't really need this stuff. We don't really need the slides, all the room. But I'm glad we did. I'm glad in 6 months into it, living in it, yes, I'm glad we decided.
And I wanted to go bigger. My dream RV at the time was a 5th wheel that had like a second bedroom, which was like an office off the kitchen. Then it had a loft off of the hallway, and 2 bathrooms, I think. I don't remember how many bathrooms it had. And then it had an entire living area that had a couch and recliners and a traditional table with 4 chairs. I mean, it was a fireplace, a whole house on wheels. And I really, really wanted that to be our first, because they always said buy your last RV first, so you don't have to keep upgrading. But that one was probably like 42 feet or 41 feet. And to go from nothing to 41 feet was, he thought we were crazy to even consider that. And then we would have to upgrade his truck. His truck is an F-250, Ford F-250, and we would need something 3 or 450 to haul something like that. So we had to veto my first choice. But interestingly enough, I will say, sometimes I look at the kids' bunkhouse and I'm like, what a waste of space, because they don't really sleep in their bunkhouses. They use it as a playroom. That's where their toys are at, and their clothes. There's a TV with a DVD player in it, but it's not really, it's like a playroom. So I was noticing that yesterday. I was like, we really could do without this whole section.
Pros, we've got the slide in the master bedroom. Cons,
Yes.
Cons, would like to have I would have liked to have, maybe as they're getting older, a tub in the bathroom for the kids. Something that they could sit in and take a bath. But now that they're getting older, they'll be able to take a shower.
Yeah.
Standing up.
I really am happy that we stuck with our original idea of having a slide in our master bedroom, because we do spend a lot of time in there. Everyone spends a lot of time in there, even the kids. So it makes it less claustrophobic. My con would be that couch.
Yeah.
It's a love seat. We're 4 people, so we cannot all sit on the couch comfortably. Can't even lay on that couch comfortably.
But pro is I like our dining room setup because I sit on that
corner. It's a U-shaped dinette.
I sit on that corner as a chaise lounge.
See, that's the thing. It's a brand new camper, so even one side of my brain wants to say, well, let's just pull out that couch and put in something else that's more practical for our family to use. And then my other side of my brain is saying, this is a brand new camper. You're not supposed to touch it because you buy it brand new because it has everything that you want. So I'm struggling there. But if we do take out that couch, in order to put something larger, we will have to sacrifice our dinette shape. And
storage
really
on the
like
bottom.
that. Yeah, we've got that storage underneath. I did notice we use the outdoor kitchen, of course, on better weather days more frequently, barbecuing outside, his beer fridge. But like that microwave, we rarely, I don't think we've ever used it outside.
Yeah.
So would you pick the same floor plan again?
Yes. If I had the vehicle to pull the bigger, no, I wouldn't get the same one. If I didn't have to upgrade, I think we made the perfect choice, and yes, I would choose that again. I like what we've chosen. I think it has plenty of features for when the kids get older. I don't think we're going to outgrow that within the next year or so.
No. How long do you see us in this before we move on to something else?
Probably 3 years.
3 years?
Yeah.
And then you see us getting a 5th wheel? Is that what you were saying before?
Yeah. I believe in 3 years we'll know the ins and outs of this to know exactly what we want and go in and make a decision not on feature or fancy features that they have set up in model homes or even size, but on necessity of what we've experienced.
Yeah, because we've seen some RVs that have patio.
Yeah.
Have got the pull down. I think those are the ones with the patios where you can pick up the bunk beds or pull up the bunk beds.
Yeah, I think those are toy haulers as well.
The toy haulers, yeah. And I remember we were on the fence about should we get a bunkhouse or should we get a toy hauler, because you could use the toy hauler for work. And I'm really glad that we went with the bunkhouse because I don't see you using our home as toy hauler.
Shop.
Yeah, a shop. I think all in all it has enough storage for us at the moment. I mean, the closets could be bigger.
If anything, I think that what I would look for in our next one, if I was forced to look for another one, would be an Arctic package saying that the whole thing has been tested in 0-degree weather and that the pipes or underbelly or whatever is enclosed, and I think I would prep for cold, super cold. I mean, we're from South Texas, and cold to us is
the weather we've had here.
Yeah, it's super cold. This is the
20-degree weather.
Coldest weather I've ever been in. And then I would also prepare for a second AC for the super hot.
Yeah.
Everything else in between can be worked out within things. But I think if you prepare for the super hot and then the super cold, that's what I would look for.
That's pretty interesting that in 1 year we've been in super hot and super cold.
Yeah.
When otherwise we would have been in the same place.
Correct.
Used to the same weather that we've always experienced.
We've seen 120-degree weather.
Brutal.
And then we've seen 17 degree weather,
which
all in the same
isn't
area.
below zero, so that's the plus side to it. We have not seen snow, but we've definitely seen it, ice and wind chill for sure. Yeah, that's it. So we're happy with it so far, but we do plan to upgrade, I guess is in summary.
Very happy with it.
Make sure to check out our last video, subscribe to our channel, and follow our adventures on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Lights, camper, action!